This is your wisdom before the heathen nations. This is your wisdom before the wicked. This is your wisdom before the heathen nations. This is your wisdom before the wicked. In 2019, August, in Union City, Georgia. I'm not from this state, I just live here now. I was awakened on a story off of YouTube going into Deuteronomy 28. That was what, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6 years ago. The first year was different. I remember when I first woke up, I didn't have any understanding. But what I did understand was that if we are the Hebrew Israelites, and it's looking like we are, I need to go back through the Bible and read. And the Spirit led me to read the Old Testament and try to count how many times the Hebrew Israelites went off and worshipped other gods. And for 3 months, as I read, my heart was just broken. I'm gonna say 3 weeks, not 3 months. Because for the first time I was reading the scriptures, not as they, the Jews, or the Jewish people, you know how we're taught in Christianity or in the world, they were the ones that did it. No, I was reading the scriptures as we, the so-called black man in America, did it. And then I learned later that the Northern Kingdom, the Latinos and Native Americans, and I learned this through GMS, that they were also Hebrew Israelites. And at first I fought it because of just the amount of understanding that I had seen our people go through as Judah, you know, the Southern Kingdom, the so-called black men and women of America. But then I understood through reading the Apocrypha, the migrations of the Northern Kingdom and the split that took place after King Solomon. Then I understood they don't teach you this stuff in Christianity. What Renaissance Western Christianity does not teach you this stuff. I'm recording this because every time I come out, I do fire extinguishers, so I have a huge route. I go all over the place in Georgia. I always come out to Union City, man. The majority of my clientele out here are mothers and single women who have, they either have like a hospice or some type of nursing thing in their home where they take care of grown adults, or they have like a daycare for children. So I have a lot of those types of clients in Union City. Well, this place is always a memorial for me because this is the place in Georgia that I woke up in. And when I came here, I only lived out here for 6 months. I was hanging out in Villa Rica. I had an Edomite girlfriend. I was one of them Jakes that hung out with a lot of Edomites because of how I was raised in Arizona. So I was aware of my nationality, very much so, but I was heavily Edomite minded, man. Edomite dating girls, dating Edomite girls predominantly. I have a son by a Jake, by a Judite, woman, but for the most part I dated Edomite girls. And I had a few Northern Kingdom girlfriends, and I'm saying all that to say this: when I woke up, Yahweh by Shem Yoshai, His mercy, did a number on my mind, and so when I come out here, I always say a special thank you. And I've been growing in wisdom and understanding of who the wife of our youth is when it's talking about the spirit of wisdom, and also Salakia. Let me get over it. Understanding that the false doctrines or the philosophies are the strange woman. And I had a dream this morning about an ex-girlfriend of mine from the past, and I came to the realization, I was like, you know what? No female on the earth deserves the type of respect and honor that the spirit of wisdom does, according to how Yahushua explains her being his father's wisdom in Wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiastes, and Proverbs. With that said, I was ascribing the wife of my youth. Yes, it goes back to back in the Old Testament when we were first received the law, statutes, and commandments, but it also can be ascribed to today, the day that you woke up, because you woke up as a Gentile, you woke up as a stranger, learning that you are a Hebrew Israelite. So you had to unlearn. We are unlearning all of our Western American Babylonian ways and learning this truth, right? Learning our heritage. So I was singing right now, you are the wife of my youth. You are the wife of my youth. Talking about wisdom, the Spirit of the Most High, the Father, his wisdom is likened unto a beautiful woman, according to King Solomon, who we know is Yahushai. And I just begin to think, wait a minute. I was reading how we went off, how we committed adultery against the Most High as his wife, and he being the man. But then the flip side is also his wisdom is likened unto a woman. And I was like, we chose the strange women. We chose the philosophies of this earth over your wisdom, who is also a woman, the real woman, the wife of our youth. And I just began to kind of weep. Not to sound weak or whatever, but it gets me, man, what we did to the Most High, you know? And that his mercy and grace and him keeping his word, that he's waking us up now that we are coming at the end of our punishment, like it says in Lamentations 4 and 21 and 22. So I just wanted to upload, I just wanted to be, you know, I just wanted to give a testimony to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. We love you. We love you, Yahweh. Wah, Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai, Thawada for your mercy, Thawada for your faithfulness. Yahweh, Thawada for your mercy, Thawada for your faithfulness. We are about to step into Jacob's trouble. It's about to get extremely intense, but now we know you, and we will not be alone during this awesome time that is set before us. We pray that we come forth as pure gold, and we are looking for your rulership on the earth, Yahweh Shai, on the throne of Malak Dawadah, King David. Only of all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone of whom I learned from. And a shalom to the 144,000 chosen, the hopeful elect men taking this truth to the four corners of the earth, bidding the elect spirits of Yasharallah to the marriage supper of the Lamb, who is Yahweh Shai. This is your brother Radah. Shalom.